Howdy y'all, this is KK Dog, the Big Red, coming at you with another episode of Wizard 101.
Good day. I need your assistance at once. I'll be waiting for you in Wizard City.
Don't wait up, Professor. Alright, let's see. Looks like we're going into the Knight's Court. We're going to keep progressing through Marleybone. I am still a bit worried about our underleveled gear. Also, I think, let me double check, latest game news. I'm pretty sure the summer update just released, which means for this run in particular, or for this, for me in particular here, minions got changed up pretty massively. So we are going to have to deal with that. It'll be interesting to see. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Also means they upgraded the spell elements. I don't know what the point of the top one is anymore. I think it might just be stats up. But there is a new sap mechanic where you can sap minions to do something. In this case, we would sap our Cyclops minion. It becomes a 4-pip spell. We sap it, or we sap a minion. We give a 65% universal trap, and we summon a minion. There's also the summon and upgrade, which I have no idea. I imagine that's like, okay, we can summon the minion, or we can upgrade our current minion. I'm not sure. That also means, sorry, it's going to be a lot of stuff we have to go through. I'm actually going to mark up here and then go back to the square, because one of the minion trainers is going to have a new spell for us, the minion reshuffle, which will be maybe not necessary, but maybe a nice addition. I'm not sure yet. I haven't tried any of this out. This is my first time opening up Wizard101 since the release of the summer update, so who knows? It's either in here or it's back at that trainer in Crocotopia that we went to, the one next to the secret shop. But they've changed the minions up, for better or for worse. Oh, okay. Is it Croaky? Does Croaky have it? No, he does not. Okay. Let's go give a quick look at Crocotopia. That'll be faster. Just go home and then teleport through Wizard101 or the Wizard City. Yee. Okay. That puts us in one heck of a spot. That also means that the minions are going to be scaling with us now, though, which is interesting. I'm not sure how it's going to look like this early in the game. I know later they'll gain crit chance, health, damage, all that stuff. But for now, I don't know. Let's try hopping realms, see if it'll help out there. I've heard these might differ from realm to realm when they... not the realm we want. Okay, but this does mean that they go on at different times. So we'll have to wait for about a minute, but we'll get there. I'll stop the recording until we do. Alright, and we're back. Looks like we found one. While I was waiting, I also went and planted all of the pink dandelions that we got from Crocotopia in our dorm room. I think we got 6 total, and I planted those through a tropical garden gnome down. And we have Minion Reshuffle, which is a 0-cost card. Reshuffles all cards back into the minion's deck. That symbol in front also means that it's a minion target spell only, so it won't do anything for us if we target ourselves. I guess I'll keep 1, just in case, so it could take up a spot. But yeah, so now minions have a limited arsenal, and then after they use it all, then a turn or two after, they'll just disappear from battle. They'll leave the battle. So I think they increase the overall effectiveness of minions, or so they claim. I kind of liked having the minions just there for a long time, casting useful spells to help me out, but that's just a personal opinion. It'll be interesting to see if the community reacts as a whole. I mean, minions haven't been very popular in this game for quite a while, or at least they haven't been useful late game, from what I've heard, for a decently long time.
Help! I'm being scratched! My heavens, that's Lady Miltosh. She's in danger.
Indeed.
You must save her. Defeat Jacques before he strikes again. I'll round up my boys for backup. Good luck.
Yeah, you go be vigilant like that, dog. Alright, Linda, how can I help?
Thank goodness you're here. It was horrible. I was just attacked by a brute of a cat. He ran into this clock tower right here. Please bring him to justice before he scratches again.
Right here? This one? Jock has... You're cruising for a bruising, brother. I knew, for those who watch the Anvil Saga series, they're like the main opposing to be
scratched out of existence, wizard.
Yeah, the main opposing, not faction, but like your friendly rival who also owns a blacksmith shop. His name is John Jacques. So I always knew Jacques was going to be the enemy. Okay, we got some tower shields. We probably don't need the ether. I'd rather take another tower instead. We have our summons. We have our damage in case things go awry. And we have our 1 minion reshuffle. But yeah, minions are going to play a little bit differently from now on, so it'll be interesting to see what they do. We'll start as normal for now. We can always go check out the other minions later, but apparently each of them have their own set of spells, which are all different, so still going to play defensive until at that 3rd round where we can bring him out. Okay, first impressions. I wonder... I just hope they didn't muck it up too much. I think giving them a very limited... Like, they already had a limited pool of things they can cast, but making it so they only have a certain lifetime feels... Well, it feels unreasonably punishing, I'd say. It also means that there's kind of no reason on focusing on building a specific type. Just build as much damage as you can, summon the minions, and I guess from there they'll just, they'll play in some big hits using your, not really a battle of attrition too much at that point. Alright, but let's see. He has 5 spells remaining. He's going to use Creative Spark, 45 damage. He also has this bar above. Now what that bar above his health means is that, from my understanding at least, is any of the spells that use sap, like the upgrade that we looked at earlier where it had sap 2, it would remove 2 of those red bars, or 2 of the red segments, and lower our minions' max health. So we can kind of sacrifice some of our minions' health to do that. Also, I think he failed the Creative Spark. No, he did. He hit it on the O'Leary Brute. Looks like he's using it again. We'll Myth Blade, and then next turn we'll Humongo Frog. But yeah, they'll go through all their possible spells, and then they'll, you know, run away from battle. But with Minion Reshuffle, we can shuffle all their spells back in. Okay, he's just using Creative Spark again. I mean, he's doing damage. He's not healing or shielding us at all, but that's okay. Just means we have to change up how we interact with him, right? He's built up a bunch of pips, though, so he should be able to lay down a big hit now. Maybe the updated Clyde can use a Claude. We should have John Jack has, like... Nope, he's using Creative Spark again. How many turns left does he have? I kind of wish there was a way to figure out, or some way to see how many spells he has left. But they updated every minion in the game, so it's like this now. Including our puppet, our golem puppet, and our troll. He has one spell remaining. Okay, I think... well, he's whipping out the Cyclops now, so... let's try minion reshuffling. It is a spell you have to cast, and it can technically miss. If you have like a, if they have some way of lowering your accuracy. Okay, that just means we'll have to use an extra turn to fuel the fire to keep it going for longer. I don't know. Oh, he is rank 5 though, instead of rank 4 like he was the... Because this was our 4 pip. I guess we could myth... there's not really a point to myth dropping that. So it's supposed to do... It's 45 base damage. Does it scale with our damage? Because we only have like 5. But if it does more than 45, we'll know. Oh. That hit way harder, actually. How much was that boosted by? I'm not sure. Let's finish it off. Since we have to sap our own minion too, for one of those upgrades, would it be like we can summon one and then sap it to upgrade it?
It won't be so easy next time. I'm not finished with you yet.
Jacques the Scratcher staggers off and hisses.
We should have done more. I can't believe Lady Linda Milltop. Where did I get that from? I can't believe Lady Milltop let him get away out the front door. I thought she had the guard.
Jacques the Scratcher escaped? Goodness, not again. But don't despair, we'll track him down soon enough.
Most effective British police officer, by the way.
If it weren't for his clever disguises, we'd have caught him long ago. My boys are occupied with reports of deadly scratchings. No doubt the work of Jacques the Scratcher and his ruffians.
Damn, they were quick about that. He like just escaped the battle. He's already causing chaos.
See what you can do to dispose of these deadly scratches.
Deadly scratches. Here I come. Did we get... How much spell rank do we have for Summon Cyclops? We need 10 more. So we'll probably be able to test it out this video. Sap 2. Give the prismatic in. I mean, we're obviously going to go for just the better summon, I guess. I don't know what this one is or what the difference is. When they upgrade, do they refill their... Do they refill their deck naturally, or do I have to cast Minion Reshuffle after? Much to learn. Much to learn. That's good. It keeps the game interesting, I guess. Deadly Scratcher. This is Shrewd and... what? Devious? Here we go. Here are the deadly scratchers. These are the real bad boys. We can just keep the same setup. We'll try summoning out a different rank of Cyclops minion this time. Just so we can see if, like, if their spell pool changes with the rank here. But we'll wait until rank 3. So hopefully we just power pip this turn and we can do it immediately, but if not, we'll risk it. Okay, no power pip. But yeah, let me know if you guys have like anything interesting from, if you're taking anything away from this summer update, if you're more interested in trying to incorporate minions, or if you think it's really somewhat of a non-factor to update. Obviously, I imagine people who are more skewed towards using minions might be attracted to this series, but I'm interested to hear what you guys think. Also, while I have your attention, leave a like if you guys are enjoying the video. Subscribe for updates whenever I do whenever I do release a new Wizard101 video or other videos on my channel. I'm going to discard this. Oh, I should have looked at where he was throwing it. I think that's just the creative spark that he was using last battle. 104 is not bad. We'll have to shuffle through, try to find the minion reshuffle just in case he runs out. But yeah, this one's only rank 4. Cyclops Thunk. And it deals 25? Brother, please, go back to using the spark. Maybe it combines with our Cyclops hit too. Maybe when we bring out Claude, he'll set it up for Clyde to kill. But really, 25? They should really, maybe they should like make it some way for you to see what your minion stats actually are. Because I imagine this isn't just a 25 hit, right? Oh. Okay. We saw him really load up there. He made more progress towards me than he did the Scratchers. Oh man, King Zal has ever the way of making things interesting. And he goes back to using Creative Spark. You know you can Cyclops, right? Sorry, I'm going to be honest. I've kind of got a negative preview. I'm not very excited going into this, and I've talked about it before on the channel, but I'm worried about how they're handling the minions. And I know that realistically it's probably healthier for the game, but at the same time, you know, like, minions weren't being used at a very, very high level anyway, so yeah. I'll try not to complain too much. I think it's a bad look. We'll minion reshuffle after this to keep him alive. Will it go all the way through this time? Oh. Oh. He's aura farming on him. He's aura farming. Brother, please. Did it deal damage at least? Okay, it dealt 40 damage. I just didn't want to show it, I guess. I mean, at least reshuffling is free. Go Clyde, let's go. Bringing out the Clawster. Power pip chance or 3 universal defense. Actually, I'm going to... Okay, let's take a sec. I don't even have the full Crocotopian set on right now. But what am I gaining? I'm gaining 1% additional damage. No, I'd take... It was a boot. I would happily take better boots from that. While we're doing these little, like, the, mob fights, though, let's try out the troll minion and maybe the golem minion as well. See what they bring to the table. Because right now I'm rather underwhelmed by Clyde. Let's bring out Gary. What you got for us, Gary? Oh, he's got red eyes too. Heck yeah. He's got Golem Bonk for 25 damage. He has 62 health actually. I think that's more than before. He also he's only rank 1, so you can only sap him once. Interesting. Okay, Gary, I see you. Been hitting the gym since we last brought you out. I imagine one of the Deadly Scratchers, or one of our scratching... What are you? Yeah, they are Deadly Scratchers. I imagine one of the Deadly Scratchers would... Jesus, 40? 400 damage? If he goes down, then I'll summon out... what should we call the troll minions? I don't think they ever gave them a name. Terry? Timothy? Todd? Clyde? Tom? And Gary? Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah. Okay, obviously we targeted the same minion he did, which not great. Golem Bonk again. Okay, I see you. We'll help bring that one down, I guess. Okay, so it has 25 base. I totally forgot how to look at how much Fizzle King. Nobody fizzles quite as well as I do. How much damage does it deal? It deals 35 with the boost. Damn. How many spells does he have left? Sorry, I totally forgot to look. I'm a little bit forgetful today. Yeesh. Balance enemies. Well, actually, all enemies just seem to use every spell but their own school. Let's heal up. I think if he has the same 5 as Clyde does, then he'll have a couple more turns. Lightning Snake, okay. 155, that's good though. Oh, 0 spells remaining. So are you gonna run away? Exit combat, leave combat without penalty. Okay, let's bring out oh. I guess he does absorb a hit though. Oh no, just a weakness. Oh, he did absorb a weakness though. Let's bring out, shoot, what did I say I was gonna call him? Tom. Gary, Clyde, Tom. No, Terry sounds better. He's Terry. Bye-bye. Gary. Bring in Terry. Greater Myth Trap. 50% Myth Trap? He spawns with 2 pips. 255 health, so I think his health is actually a little bit lower. But a 50% trap for a pip is not bad. Okay, we'll Humongo Frog off the back of that if we get the Power Pip. 3 spells remaining. Mythic Fuel. Okay, so he's a big trap then. That's his thing. Interesting. I don't know why he has Myth Fuel. I mean, we don't really have any AoE spells. Does this kill him? No, he resists. And it does kill him. Okay, I guess we don't really have all that much resistance yet. I mean, if they can take from our resistances, I think that would be huge. Okay, we should be in a spot to just Humongo Frog. That greater trap is massive. Kind of sad we didn't get to see an attack out of him. I don't know if he has attacks or not. $488. You survived? I'm kerfuffled. Let's... Okay, we're actually just going to tank up until we can Humongo Frog again. We need these guys to kind of say bye-bye. Because we're low. Oh, I'm kind of worried that he fizzled there. Okay. He's got me sweating. So Golem minions will just spam out really weak attacks. 0 and 1 cost. The Terry, or Gary does that. Terry will throw out some pretty great shields, actually. Or some pretty great traps. And then Clyde don't do shit. Clyde's a bum. Sorry about the language, but Clyde is kind of doing nothing. I mean, he'll do a Cyclops at like the very end before he leaves, but kind of want more out of Clyde, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, if I'm dedicating 4 pips to use him, right? Because we would want to go that bottom upgrade path. That's just like, if he's not gonna, you know, if he's not bringing the heat, brother, stay off the court. If Clyde can't do it, I mean, Terry's bringing some money. Ectoplasm. Alright, let's go back to the Sergeant. Okay. That was interesting. I might actually keep a copy of Terry in my deck. Just one, though. Just one. I don't know. Maybe Clyde has somewhat better stats or something. Did they update, like, the damage or character stuff so we can see who... No. Okay. What about the spells? Did they upgrade the spells to give you, like, an idea of what your minions will look like? Oh, spell writing. I don't think there was ever a summon troll one. So, Gambit, damage over time effect to summon... Yeah, but we never had a damage over time effect. Okay. We're getting there.
Brilliant. Our reports of scratchings have lessened considerably.
I did just whoop all their
thanks
booties.
to you, young wizard. I'm truly impressed.
You're welcome.
Now that the deadly scratchings have lessened, let's look to the case. I see Lady Dalton reported an incident last night.
Oh, we leveled
Talk
up
to
too.
her. See what she knows about Jacques the Scratcher.
2 Cyclops minions. We're getting there. We're getting there. Where is Lady Dalton? She is up the street. And to the left. Okay. I mean, I would... that animation takes too long. I don't know if I have a setting on that shortens them. I don't think I do. Classic mode is off. That just replaces the starting, like Wizard City and some Crocotopia places with updated graphics. Gameplay option maybe? Overhead, 2D combat display. Oh, you could add favorites. Add spell favorites. That's cool. Okay, I don't see anything that would Yeah, I don't see anything that would make it so I have like shortened animations on.
Why, thank you, dear, for calling on me. I appreciate the concern.
You're welcome, Miss
My
Dalton.
encounter with Jacques the Scratcher was such a horrid experience. All I recall is that he carried a black bag.
A black bag? I know who it is. Actually, she knows who it is too. What's the black bag mean? There's like only one place people can get black bags in Marleybone. Would I be surprised if there were? I don't think I would be surprised. That sounds like lore accurate Marleybone to me. Okay. Also kind of makes shielding them useless if they're going to be, you know, gone in a couple turns anyway, but... Gotta stay positive.
Excellent work, young wizard. Our first clue.
Yes, black bag.
We've yet to locate Jacques the Scratcher. We need more clues.
Oh, hello. Okay. Milo's apparently goated. He has Galvanic Field now, which is an item card we can use. It's not really useful for us because it's lightning, but now we can start looking to also like...
Brooks reported a scratcher not too long ago. She's standing nearby.
We might be able to look
Go
to
talk to the young lady
hatch
and
pets
ask
soon.
her what she remembers.
Which they also made a pretty big update to, apparently, which people are not happy about. And you shouldn't be happy about it because they did take away some of our tools. Oh, this brings us to the teleporter hub. Yeah. And then where's the bone? What does this tell us about Amy Brooks? Oh, I see that cat. Sneaky little bugger. Your mother has a teleporter to her place.
I came home one night and Jacques the Scratcher attacked me. I've been scared to go back ever since. Please, young wizard, do what you can to stop these awful scratchings.
I will do my best.
I want you to ask the constables to come and make sure my place is safe. I loaned Catherine my new spring hat, and I'm going to need it for the policeman ball.
Any quest you
I'm
can
scared to wander the
decline
streets these
is
days. Would you mind fetching it for me?
an optional side quest. Let's go back to Sergeant Steg. Scotland Yard. Ugh.
Oh dear, how terrible. Jacques and his ruffians are more active than I expected.
I thought we just
Thanks,
made him
young
least
wizard.
active.
Your input's
Or
been
less
invaluable.
active.
My boys and I are still dealing with that prison break. We haven't the time to follow up with Lady Brooks's request. Can you comfort her by searching her place and making sure it's safe? Mind you, her place is in a clock tower, so you can't miss it.
Also right next to her, probably. Like, right where we just were. But, we might as well go to them and ask. Alright, let's go clear her place out. Okay, we got Clyde, we got Terry. I think we can go the distance with that combo. Is it Jack Kaz again?
Get them scratchers.
No, it's just Deadly Scratcher. Okay. We'll replace one with a Ether Shield. Okay, let's actually do Time of Legend first. And then we'll go bring out Terry. We'll probably hit to use up the traps. If we don't, maybe we bring out Clyde. The only problem is Clyde's probably going to be doing his weak attacks again. To try to do something, I don't know. I'll bring Terry out next turn. Whether it's 2 or 3 pips, that's, you know, kind of out of our hands at this point. It'll be interesting to see, though, if they have different leveled... Once again, different leveled spells. I know that Clyde didn't, but I'm interested to see if Terry might. I don't know. Most of the minion spells later aren't X cost. They're just set costs, so... Clyde, you know, Terry's kind of like a supporter, much more of a support-focused minion now. Troll Guardian, he has Hex. Okay. We didn't see the last one use it, but I don't know if that means that if Terry has unique spells. Because the other Terry died like turn, what, 2 or 3? He got off the Greater Myth trap, and then he was going to go for fuel, but he got shot. He got scratched. They scratched my boy. Okay, good timing on our shield then. It'll still hurt, but less. Less than it should have. Okay, he has Myth Trap. Maybe the... We didn't see the last one use that either. He's only 194 HP. Okay, so maybe their spells also get better per pip you spend on them. Two spells remaining. We should be able to Humongo Frog and knock out the Deadly Scratcher at least, if not the Scrounger as well. Okay, and then he does have Mythic Fuel. It'll also do that on the... Maybe we delay a turn? I think we delay a turn. Because he does have that Mythic Fuel as he's going to put on. This guy will definitely die. I think the Deadly Scratcher will also die. We might as well heal up and wait. Just wait a turn. Yep. That looks about right. One spell remaining. So, do you have one more spell to use, or are you going to run away? Sorry, I'm trying to track all of it, and it's just... there's some disconnect. It's one of those things I think I'll just get used to with time. And you are passing, which means you ran out of... Okay, so you didn't have the Greater Myth Trap. You just had a regular Myth Trap. Okay. And then next turn you'll run. Yeah, since Myth Fuel is one spell, all of the traps it brings in, it only uses 1 out of the 3. But if you have like a damage over time spell,
We have been discovered. The master told us we cannot be found. It seems we must be sure you will tell no one about us, wizard.
You find a crumpled glove with the initials XX on the floor.
XX. But yeah, we'll have to, I mean... Okay. Let's compile what we know so far. We know that minions will only be bought in for a specific amount of turns, running away after their spells reach 0. We have the Troll minion, which seems to use different spells based on what rank he summoned at, but Clyde doesn't seem to follow the same rules. Clyde seems to just use the same spells regardless of how many pips you spend on him. But maybe there's a difference between the upper 2 and the lower 2 for Clyde?
Glove with the initials XX. Oh, your sleuthing skills are astounding.
Indeed.
This may be the evidence we need to crack the case.
So black suitcase, XX on the glove.
We're puzzled as to the meaning of all these clues.
I am certain you are, brother. I don't know what we expected to find.
Old Crankinot can solve it, but he's off duty now. He's a regular at Mr. Bert's Bones and Biscuits in Regent Square. Find him there and see if he's willing to help.
I got you. I'll go talk to the famous Angus. Angus Crankenhop. Fun fact, Angus is actually the name of my older sister's dog. The more you know. So saying Angus might actually bring him over. They're they're in our place for a little bit. My older sister and her fiance, so if I say Angus too much, he might actually come out here.
Ah, Stig sent you. An old copper like me could use some excitement.
I think that's why he sent me.
Glove with XX. Knight's court. And a black bag. Exactly. He must must be a doctor with initials XX who lives in Knight's Court.
I mean, okay. Yeah. Did Sergeant Stegg not know that? I will say, though, since you're off duty, like, since you've retired, should you really be wearing the uniform? You're playing a risky game there. Oh, so what does it do then? Sorry, I thought he would give us an item card for Galvanic Field. Milo, I mean. Does he not? Is it a Maycast? That's cool, but I don't necessarily want that 10% incoming myth damage. I mean, I'm myth. He's too good for me. He's too good for me, chat. I say that, but I'm not live streaming. Who cares? I think he's given us enough to crack the case.
That cranking op, he's got it.
Yeah.
Dr. Xavier Zandros lives in the Knight's Tower. That's near Knight's Court. Great work, young wizard. We'll be sure to investigate this doctor.
We or me?
We've checked all the clues and they all add up. Dr. Xavier Zandros is Jacques the Scratcher.
I could.
He's
Okay.
up ahead in Knight's Tower. You've proved your mettle. Hurry there and defeat him before he menaces another lady.
I wonder if this ring is better than what we have now. I mean, it gives us good incoming healing, so our heal will be more effective when we need to use it. Could have used the teleporter, but let's just... Oh, no. They removed it. They removed where you can press control and it'll auto-walk for you. Oh, that's kind of annoying, actually. So you can't really... Okay. There is a button to idle. But there's no way to just stay in place and move. That's annoying. That's very annoying. Rufus, who are you? Oh, you saw the drip. Okay, my boy, I see you. Kind of an odd place to stand. Just do that, but you do you, twin. You do you. Okay, Time of Legend. We have our minions ready to go. It'll be interesting to see, like, if we want to prioritize one or the other to bring out first, or if, like, that'll only matter if we get both in the opening hand. But I'm
You
kind of
again?
inclined to use.
Can't believe you found me. Doesn't matter, you'll soon be my next victim.
Oh no. Oh no. But if we get both in the starting or opening hand, it'll be interesting to see. I don't know which one I'll bring out. I'll probably bring out Terry first. We forgot to take out the ether shield. That's fine. Means we're short one tower shield, but that's not the end of the world. Should be okay. We're bringing a rank 3 Terry. And then later we might switch him out for a Clyde. Terry, arise. I don't know how many of you guys have watched Solo Leveling. It's an anime that released, I think, a year ago or two, and they released like 2 seasons, one after the other. But like there was no wait time between them. So like that was, oh man. I read that. It's called a manhwa. It's essentially Korean manga. So I read it when it was like I read it when I was in like high school or like really early high school or middle school. And then seeing it get brought to anime, to get put up on the screen, was like, okay, we're cooking. I forgot to look at what Terry was doing. Oh, did he do another spike? I thought the first one was 50. Oh, there's a book. There's a book. Another Greater Myth trap. This time on Jaquez. Okay. So he... Oh, a 45% pierce. I don't know if that'll come into play. We'll Myth trap in the next turn. We will Humongo Frog. Try to take him all... Try to take him out with that. Actually, I kind of wish he did that on Jaquez, because I think it would go through that tower shield. Okay, so we got some damage coming in. Dang, he's spamming out the small hits. Ooh, what shield to use? Damn, Terry's putting in that work right now. Let's fully heal up. Hopefully we get another power pip, but that's like 3 in a row right there. 2 or 3. It does consume 2 whole pips because we don't have life mastery or a life power pip. So, all right, Terry. You've done good work. Okay, you can skedaddle, my boy. You've earned it. It's actually nice that they stay here, because that means that they take one more round for it, like, to be targeted. So, like, where an enemy would fizzle if they were targeting him, I think instead it just... He can still be targeted on his last turn in the arena. Alright, let's Humongo Frog. Brrr. Okay, so it did pierce the tower shield. Oh, that's huge. Okay, Terry's massive against ice enemies then. Or against enemies who can use that tower shield. Alright. Ooh, that's spooky. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah. Ting tang. Walla walla bing bang. Let's pixie. Right now he's got, what, 70% additional power to an ice hit, and I am not very eager to get low enough for that to matter. Okay. We'll bring in Clyde when we can, but... Actually, this might pose a good time to bring out the 2-pip one. Just so we can see if there is a difference. All that for a powered up ice snake. Feels like such a dweeb. Oh, okay, guess not. We'll bring in a 3-pip Terry, or a 3-pip Clyde. Okay, and he's using Creative Spark to take off another of the myth fuels. Okay, that's fine. We'll just take another turn, heal up again. I gotta remember to write down their names. I don't want to be forgetting. Oh, he's using it. He's using the galvanized field. So now we're more vulnerable to myth damage. That being said, 5% bonus accuracy is not bad. Is not bad in the slightest. Because the accuracy is universal. Firebird does not feel good. Yeah, that doesn't feel good. And he's... that's worse than the creative spirit. I don't know why they have that. That was the last of the traps. Okay. All we got left are Cyclopses. I'm gonna let him take off that. Tower shield before we Cyclops. Do I? Okay. All right, brother. Clyde. What's the hit name for the sea again? It's not Clark, is it? I'm totally pulling a blank right now. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Claude. Clyde brings out Claude. Right. Okay, I've written it down on my sticky note. Putting it over my computer. Canonical names. The canonical names are out, baby. Let's go. Yeah. 666 to kill him off. That's kind of not bad, not bad. I wonder if we have enough spell elements to complete it. Oh yeah, they're random spell elements. Okay. That's cool, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. Marleybone theme. Jaquez's Rome of Numbness. We'll take a look at the drip. Not a single myth spell writing theme from that, by the way. If I were ice or lightning, I would be very hyped, though. Okay. Okay. That's not a bad fit. That's not a bad fit at all. I think overall, most of the Marleybone drip kind of goes hard.
This volume is entitled The Spiral.
I can't wait to get some of the Marleybone drip to try it on myself.
While many great scientific discoveries occurred after the Golden Age, it would be a forgotten area of research that would change Marleybone forever.
Oh?
Harold Digmore studied ancient myths.
Like Digmore Station.
One evening, he spoke a line of ancient text and suddenly found himself in Wizard City.
Interesting.
The discovery of the spiral, and of power, has inspired new scientific inventions, as well as the exploration of other worlds and our ancient past.
So Dr. Digmore opened up the spiral for everybody to use. He's the one who kind of opened them all up to be connected. Okay, interesting. Kind of wish they had a picture or something of him so we knew what he looked like. Seems suspicious to me for some reason. Also, we should have just took the teleporter. Okay, question is, at this point, do we want that ring? Because it's going to give us a 6% chance, so an extra percent on the pips. Extra 1%, and then 8 outgoing healing.
You defeated Jacques the Scratcher? My, you're an accomplished detective. We could use a wizard like you on our force.
Good luck,
We
Stinky.
couldn't have gotten Jacques the Scratcher without you.
I agree.
Let Watson know how you finish off Jacques the Scratcher.
Pause, Sergeant Stagg.
He'll be waiting
Pause.
for you on the Scotland Yard roof.
Brother, you're making me sound bad. Would we get an extra 75? I don't think we would get 75 healing, but we are healing multiple times per battle. So I will take it. We'll lose out on mana, but I'm going to be honest, mana is kind of a nothing burger. Like, there's no... I don't think there's ever a need in the game to maximize your mana. Like, no fight goes on for that long, and if it does, then I think you have to be more worried about preserving your health than anything, right? Because I imagine the enemy's also going to be laying hits into you.
Good to know our fair ladies need not fear Jacques the Scratcher anymore.
You're welcome.
With the Jacques the Scratcher case solved, thanks to you, our detectives have uncovered the scientist behind these metal men. Meet me in Dr. Katzenstein's lab. Perhaps we'll find out more about the clockworks and their connection to Moriarty.
I shall. Also, it looks like we have spell writing ready.
Think you can defeat me in my own instance level? We shall see.
In my own instance level. It's called a dungeon, dude. Get it right. Okay. So the bottom two paths, obviously, they deal with summoning out the Cyclops minion and then using the spell again. So I guess let's go the bottom path. These are permanent upgrades, so we're kind of playing a tough spot if it's not, but let's go with the bottom one. Top one just doesn't give us any additional info. Maybe they spawn with additional pips or something. Let's do it. Having less health overall might hurt us, but I think it should be fine. Okay, so this dungeon will take up a majority of the runtime for this episode, which is okay. I'll likely be posting another video of Wizard101 tomorrow. Okay, Clockwork Warriors. Kind of interested in seeing how this works, though. Let's fight this guy. It was a lot more appealing when they were isolated. I'll wait till this one walks up here and then fight them up here. Okay. Put another tower shield. So now it does cost 4 pips to bring it in. So it's not an X cost anymore. Which means we do want to get to those 4 pips ASAP. Which could take us as little as, what, 2 turns if we power pip both times? Okay. I'll keep what hands I have, or the cards I have in hand. Though we do need to get to that second Cyclops minion to see the upgrade. Hopefully it fully heals them and everything too, but maintains the pips. Okay, we have the first one in hand. Let's discard a Humongo Frog. Hopefully get the second one as well. Four spells remaining. Okay, so now you're a Cyclops Sellsword with Plot Twist, which is a damage over time spell. You lost your helmet, Clyde. Okay, I'm kind of interested in seeing him upgraded, but I want to get the bubble set up if we can. As long as one of our next few pips are a power pip, it should be fine. And I think we have like what, 30% power pip chance? Maybe a little bit more, a little bit less. I'll double check after the battle's over. We might get through all the Marleybone before getting any real gear dropped for us. Which would be pretty tragic. Oh! Big. Kind of. It actually kind of just puts us in a bad spot if they have myth damage, but, you know. Balanced enemies typically go into other schools. Okay. I think it was also a bomb, right? So in 3 turns, you're going to blow up for damage. Okay. So that's a bomb, not a damage over time. But maybe they act the same? Alright. Do we get the power pip? No, we don't. He has another plot twist, though. How many spells do you have remaining? 2? Kind of wondering if we can heal up right now, because they are going to hit us soon. Like, we're going to have to react to their hits. 2 3-pip spells is probably enough to deal us in. To do us in. Okay, I'm not worried about it now. I think we can upgrade without worrying. Okay, so it replaced the base version of you to be spamming out plot twists, essentially. Oh, 1 blew up. 266 damage on that's not bad for 1 pip. Kind of plays to our more extended play style. Sustain the fight. Okay, but does that change up what spell you cast, or does it just cancel your spell? Because it is an upgrade, right? Ooh. Cyclops Legatus. We have time. We have Time of Legend out, brother. We have Time of Legend. Can we upgrade you again? We're testing this out for science. Also, thank you, Milo. 462. Okay, that's a nice bump. Sorry about the dog barking. I'm not sure why he is. He is, though. Okay, so now you're a... Well, maybe he's probably saving up for a hit, right? Gotta be. We don't gotta worry about this guy. Our attack will be Humongo Frog. Have to heal up next turn. Actually, it's bad that he set up that bubble, because the bubble we set up was 35%. The bubble he set up or the arena effect was only 25%. So I kind of got the short end of that stick. Have we already used pixies? I don't know if we have another one or not. Let's discard a Cyclops. Did you pass just to use a plot twist again? It's not cool, man. Not cool. $282 is really nice too. Okay, so what? Do you have any... Gonna use another plot twist. Okay. Did we take out the minion reshuffle? Yeah, that's not great if we did. Okay, let's bulk up a bit. I'm still figuring out what these minions can do. Brother, please, are you serious? Well, we got the plot twist down. Hopefully we power pip next turn, see if we can summon him again. You have Impish Prank? Never seen that spell before. Let's reload your deck. Okay, so now I guess our guys are all about doing damage over time or bombs. Okay. It's interesting having a myth spell like this. Okay, so that one is a damage over time, so this guy should be gone-o. Should be gone. Another Impish Prank. Let's see if we can level him up again. Now that we're down to one enemy. Oh! Okay, we can still see the spawn animation, like, see if he has one. Do you have an upgrade? We have no idea. Let's try that again. Looks like we eliminated the other one, so it'll just be one fight this time. Oh, there's a second one. Which is actually even better. Let's get rid of some of our hits. Might as well. So yeah, for dungeons, they don't typically respawn enemies. So they'll spawn like a set number of clockwork, what are these guys? Clockwork warriors? Yeah. They'll spawn their certain amount of clockwork warriors, like, on the street, and after we clear them all out, I don't think they respawn. I could be mistaken about that. I'm pretty sure that's how it works, though. I mean, I guess this way they're better than, like, the... Well, they still spam out there. Well, they just spam out Plot Twist, but that's not bad. It is better than them just, like, spamming out that weak, zero cost, like, 50 hit, the Spark. The Creative Sparks. Or Whack, whatever that was. Their weak 25 damage hit. But they don't use them in a set order, which I think is okay. Don't like you passing, though. Unless you're building up for a hit or something. Oh, you could be saving up for the whatchamacallit, the Fire Elf, the Cyclops version, or the Myth version. Okay, we can power you up again. I don't really want to take a 3-pip hit, though. We'll wait a turn. Give us another chance to see what ability he might have, or what card he might have. You're gonna use a weakness? Yeah, okay. Do you have the bubble yourself? Likely not at this point. I think we can rule it out. Okay, let's upgrade you to the level 7 Clyde, the Legionnaire. Or Clyde Legatus. that guy, as he's known around these parts. Actually, how much health does he have? Because I mean, we upgraded him. He's rank 7 now, so he has 7 like. He has 7 bars that we can use for sapping. Don't forget, I've used 8 pips on this guy now. 4 for the initial summon, 4 for the resummon, or the upgrade. How much damage did he take from that? He only has 520 health. What do you mean? And his first act is to pass. Well, no, he set up the bubble. I'm capping. Okay. They're using plot twist. Okay. I'll wait to see if we get a regular pip, then we can pixie. I don't want to be wasting pips right now. 3 spells remain. Okay, we are getting low. That's okay though, we got regular pip this time. So he's going to go get down to 2 spells remain. Okay, we definitely gained health on that ring exchange if we have to use like what, 2 or 3 healing spells. Okay. Are you going for another plot? Yeah, another plot twist. Let's see if that upgrade actually happens or not, though. Do you upgrade or do you stay the same, Legatus? Well, is it upgrade minion or summon an upgraded version of himself? I guess that's what we're finding out, right? And it is an... okay, it's the same guy. Okay. So you can only upgrade Clyde once. And he replaces Time of Legend with Time of Legend. Truly. He is amazing. Bomb should kill here, right? Yeah. Yeah, most definitely. Okay. That's useful information to have for the future. Yeah, we'll just pass until Cyclops or something so we can finish the battle. Alright. You know, I'm not going to sugarcoat it right now. These minions do feel way worse to have join you in battle. Like, it's different for Terry. Terry feels good, right? the rest of these boys don't really. And I haven't really used Gary much. But even off the one time I have like brought him into battle, you know, Gary just spams out weaker like 0 or 1 pip hits than he did before.
I hope you didn't have any trouble reaching me. Now, how the deuce will we reach Dr. Katzenstein himself?
I imagine through doors.
We haven't got the right combination to enter this place, and no time to dally. Take this turnkey and go forth. There is a metal man known as Firegut who has some sway on these rooftops. Maybe he knows the right combination.
I feel like, because it's what, 4 combinations? I mean, that would take a little while. I feel like it wouldn't take that long, though. Okay. Let's go fight Firegut. I wonder what type of spells he'll use. Maybe fire spells. Ooh, Clockwork Wizards with the Clockwork Warriors. Okay, yeah. I mean, having access to them using plot twist, I guess is pretty cool, but I really don't know. Ooh, scrap metal. Or scrap iron.
The flames will consume you in defeat, little one.
Well, I can't say I feel the most confident I ever have, but I definitely feel like I could beat you, Firegut. Let's start with the Time of Legend. Set it up. Oh, he's a big hitter. I don't want to shield when he has no pips to use on a hit. Guess we have another turn to dilly-dally. Okay, do we want to upgrade Clyde? Or is it worth just using one, letting it die, and then summoning out another one? I mean, the Clyde, what? Legionnaire? Uses the Myth Elf. Which is also, you know, that's cool. That being said, I guess it's better than the base, whatchamacallit, the base Cyclops, before we spell righted it, but we used spell writing on it. I don't know how much better, though. Well, definitely better just for, like, the overall spells it can use, because the first one, the base form, couldn't do anything with it. We could Humongo Frog. If it goes through, I'll discard the other one. This should deal enough damage to knock out the Clockwork Warrior. Maybe 2 times over. Thank you, Otis. Thank you. He hits that move during battle. He's got those happy feet. Alright, let's set up shields. We do have the tower shield already, but no. Can never be too protected here. I'll pixie. I'd say let's upgrade him, but with how fast this battle's going to go, I don't think we need to. Thank you, Pixie. Yeah, like I think that alone is actually enough to end the battle if we just let it go. Well, we could actually do that. Mainly because I want to heal up a little bit before facing Katzenstein. So hopefully we draw the Pixie this turn. I mean, this guy's already dead. He already has that DOT on him. Okay, so you can use the Impish Spring. We didn't draw it. Tragic. Yeah, one's about to go off, right? Yeah, one's about to go off. We'll finish it off. We'll blow him up anyway. Oh, it wasn't enough.
Defeated. I have no choice but to reveal the combination. Do with it what you must, wizard.
Okay. Write it down, just to be sure. Sun, bird, tree, spider. But I'm pretty sure it does get displayed over, like next to the area that we're going to. Did we level up off that fight? We're level 30 now. Oh my. Yeah, okay, it does spawn here. Sun. Bird. Tree. Spider. Seriously.
Another gate with a combination. Let me think. It looks like our only choice is to revisit those clockworks. I'm sure if you defeat
Clanker,
you'll get what you need.
Let me go defeat that Clanker for you. Grr, Clankers, they make me so mad. Okay, we'll stick with this setup. I mean, I see the good parts of Terry. I'm just not sure if he... Well, he doesn't hit, right? Which isn't necessarily a bad thing if we wanted to, like... You know, obviously we could just focus on being the hitter, focus on setting up less traps, maybe we one-shot them or something. But I don't know if Clyde has it in him. I mean, the damage over times are nice. But yeah.
Prepare to be broken, kid.
What'd you say to me, Clanker? I'm gonna rub some dirt in that eye. Alright, let's get to it. We'll wait till the third pip. Just because they seem... The third pip, Terry seems to use bigger traps. I will say though, if there is like, against... Actually, no, Terry does better against ice too. I'm trying to think about where we would want to use Clyde, and honestly, I'm not sure. Because when I think about it, like, they're not... I mean, Terry gives us penetration, right? Penetration on a hit. And if it's like, if it's an ice enemy, it would help go through tower shields. But like outside of that, I mean, even then, it's just, I'm trying to think where Clyde fits into this. And it's annoying to me because like I mean Clyde has damage, he has bombs and damage over times, right? As well as like a field spell. I mean, it's not bad damage for one pip. I'm just trying to figure out, like, when do we actually want to use that, you know? He's obviously our base option. It's just like, if I want to do more with him, you know, how do I do that? I don't know if there's a way to. I don't know, I've been thrown off a bit by this all. Okay, can you please start doing it on the boss now too? Thank you. Okay. Humongo Frog goes so hard here though. We got the shield up a turn late. Or a turn, or just in time, depending on what Clanker uses. Next turn, I mean. I don't think it does anything against... I don't know if it actually does anything for us, though. Maybe Terry's better to use against myth enemies and ice enemies because of their resistance. We can pierce through it, you know? That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm kind of leaning to. Because if not that, then I honestly don't know. Okay, let's use it. And then once it's down to 1, we can start looking to shift to power fighting. Ay, caramba! Okay, and now our 3 pips are gone. The ones we used to summon him. I mean, I guess it gives me a reason to go back and use different minions, which is nice. It's just, I don't... Wait. My Humongo Frog fizzled. Why did it consume pips? Okay. Looks like we'll use Claude. Claude is all reliable. He never... he doesn't change up on me. is. Can't say I very much like being a punching bag. Okay, we have to take a much more aggressive play style. Does 45 Pierce give him 45% more vulnerability because of it, or does it just do nothing essentially? Let's shield up. Do we have Pixie? No, we don't. Heartbeat? Okay, nice prank, bro. Okay, there's no way we've used both Pixies, right? No way. No chance. No way, no how. That being said, we only have 2 hits left to do this. Let's bring out Terry. We're gonna need some traps to if we're going to do this in 2 shots. Oh. Thank you. Thank you, Milo. I'll go for the... Oh, Greater Hex. Okay. This Tower Shield in case he doesn't land his hit. Okay, no, he does go for the hit anyway. That's fine. We'll buy time for Terry to set up traps, and while he does that, we'll heal up and do all that stuff. We just need to survive so we can finish out the battle, I guess. Which, you know. Eh. Yeah, Dr. Katzenstein is a lightning enemy, so we will be able to bring our... Oh, which traps are they called again? We will be able to bring our volcanic shield into that battle. I'm sorry, I'm kind of... I don't know. This... It doesn't feel very good to use these minions. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's just like the Cyclops minion doesn't feel like he does all that much, and then Terry's actually phenomenal. I will say Terry's dope. It's just I kind of liked when they were hitting with me, you know, instead of. I wonder why they sometimes they do less, you know? If I reshuffle you now, will you stay or will you still flee? Cuz you're already casting the runaway. So does that change up what you'll do, or do you just run away anyway? Okay, so you do stay. That's good to know at least. We're still learning some stuff. Big frog. Dang, that could have one-shot it. Just about.
A clue appears in the corner.
Clanker's Lifeline Dagger. tree, sun, bird, spider. 6, 7? Cringe, cringe, I know. Let's go look for some health orbs while we walk back. Or we could hit full health after another one and teleport back. It'll take about the same amount of time. But yeah, these, I mean, the minions and stuff, I'm just... I am pretty disappointed, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's kind of sapped a lot of the fun from doing this, I think. That's okay, I'll still stick with the series.
Jolly good. Now, let's get to it. Open that door and find Dr. Katzenstein's lab.
Maybe there's also other minions that we can use further down the way, which will make it even more fun. Bird. Activate, please. Okay, now we can go talk to Grunk. Interesting. Grunk, my boy. Tell me a tell. Oh, lots of pot bellies. That's okay, we can still use monstrology and stuff, and I think that'll be a lot of fun. Even if the minions are kinda... mediocre, I'll say. Is this like one of those random squares that they put in here where... Yeah, it is. Sometimes they split the path up and I'm not sure why. I mean, I guess it changes it up from being a straight line though, which is kind of good. Chimney. 1 out of 5 smoke stacks are shut down. Let's start shutting these down, I guess. Oh, and there's a book. What say you?
Smoke billows clog the way, but clean air opens it.
Okay, disable all the chimneys. Got it. Boy, who's turning off my chimneys? Or something, I don't know. Yeah. Okay. I mean, if there's a big, like, boss fight, or boss elite, yeah, that uses, that's myth class, then I think it'll be great to use. Be great to use Terry against it. Oh, kitty. Pretty kitty. So who are you guys? Grunk, are you being held hostage?
Brains and Brawn, you stand no chance.
Oh. Okay, that was quick. You remind me of this doctor fellow that I know. Okay, we have the Cyclops minions. We'll have to tank up until we can bring them out. You look like a certain Jaquez I know. Actually, what was his actual name again? Xavier something? It was XX. I'm not sure. Let's myth trap you. Realistically, we'll want the mob, the potbelly, to go first, just because it's an easier way to cut off their double pip advantage over me. But kind of hard to do that right now. We'll chill out for a sec. Okay, the Legion, or the Clyde will be able to help deal with the myth shields that Dr. Vaughn will put up. Stretch. Big stretch. Okay. Hello, Clyde. That's scary, looking down the barrel of a 5-pip lightning hit. I mean, so if Potbelly's just going to keep spamming out lightning hits now, then this shield won't actually do all that much. Okay, thank God he bladed again. And now we're going to get hit by probably 2 big hits back to back from him. Yeah, I'm going to pop the pixie now because I don't think we are. I think they're going to hit us with it. Kraken! Okay. Okay. I mean, hopefully he doesn't power pip and just do that. Is Kraken a 5-pip hit? I think it's a 5-pip hit. Okay, we got a volcanic shield. Potbelly will probably hit us this turn. Hopefully he doesn't hit us next turn as well. Okay, he used all of his pips to hit us here. EA Sports. It's in the game. Oh, please don't die here. Okay, we didn't die. Not exactly living, though, either. Would really enjoy to draw a pixie right about now. Okay, guess we might not need the Myth Blade. Pierce. You have Pierce? I know that didn't come from me. I don't have Pierce. Did we lose 2 more HP? I thought we were at 21. Were we at 19? Okay, well, you're about out of spells. I want to upgrade you, but I need to heal first, no matter what. Maybe I can restore your spells next turn. If I don't have a shield or something to put up. Yeah, having to burn a turn to keep minions alive is also, yeah, it doesn't feel great to do. I think they're kind of making us inclined to not use minions at all, is how it feels. Which is kind of disappointing to me. Yeah, this feels much more like an update to take them out of the game than to let them, you know, have a place in it. Which is rather sad, in my opinion. Because I think minions make this game great. Better than it is without them. So to have them kind of made at best, I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I don't think there's any problem with having all-around type minions. $430. Okay, let's... Well, we have a lot of hits to deal out. Let's discard a Myth Trap, use Humongo Frog. I do want to get to that other pixie, because, you know, when they fight back, it's going to hurt. Because I think we've only used one of the 2 volcanic shields. Unless they snuck in a fire hit that I'm unaware of. Maybe we're just understated with our gear, so we have to play a whole lot more defensively, but... I struggle to imagine... Well, I don't mind playing defensively if the minions are... You know, if the minions I'm bringing out to do so are hitting, but... Now I have to spend one every, what, 4 to 5 turns? 4 to 6 turns, making sure that they stick around. Claude, get him. They did update the textures though, which is pretty cool.
Please don't hurt me, mighty wizard. I can help you. Maybe? Please? Me, Grunk. I watched my master build clockworks. I can do the same for you. We build a clockwork, yes? And it'll tell us where the other clockworks went.
Sounds good to me, Grunk. Lost elements, no use for them. Ooh, a full set of gear. Can't use you. Can't use you. Can't use you.
Yes, I remember now. We need clockwork parts to build a clockwork.
I could have told you that, Grunk.
Parts are in crates. Find crates and bring crates to the center platform.
I got you. I could do that for you, Crunk. We've already collected Kitty. Okay, well, I see a crate up there. Oh, also a book. Let's get some more lore drops.
This volume is entitled Modern Marleybone. Advances in science and magic have freed many Marleybonians from hard jobs like farming. Many now enjoy long lives and leisure. These advances have also allowed some to grow more powerful than others. These power shifts could unbalance Marleybone's stability if we allow technology to get away from us. Hopefully, brave souls will set things right. Marleybone will continue to act as a beacon of knowledge and enlightenment for many worlds, as long as peace reigns at home.
Interesting. I'm not feeling very confident about fighting much past this.
Grunk knows how to make a clockwork. You did good job, just like Grunk.
Oh, thank you, Grunk.
Now clockwork needs power. Turn on the computers, power up the system, and charge up the clockwork.
I will say, I do really wish they reverted the changes with the minion spells and just, like, instead of that, just let them scale up the stats. And, like, you don't gotta do anything else. Take away this weird thing where they run away after a couple turns. And they won't attack with you or anything like that, you know? I don't get it. Also, we leveled up again, which is huge. 31.
Must get to Big Ben to defend Master. See? I told you Clockwork knows. Meowiarty is in Big Ben Clock Tower. Go tell your master what you know, and don't bother Grunk no more. You have no master? Maybe I not have one either. Suggest you go and find one named Watson.
Thank you, Clockwork. Okay, that was interesting. Yeah. So we're going to Big Ben.
It looks like you could bridge the gap up to that next rooftop. Why not look for some wooden planks?
Let's do just that.
You found some wooden planks. 3 more bundles like this should be enough to bridge that gap.
Okay, so we need to go back, look for bundles through the dungeon, and then we could go to the next area. I forget which fight it is. All I know is that it's a pretty interesting fight, or a good fight.
You found more wooden planks. 2 more bundles like this one should be enough to bridge that gap.
We gotta keep our keen eye out. Up there.
You found more wooden planks. 1 more bundle like this should be enough to bridge that gap.
Where are you, planks?
You found more wooden planks. It looks like you have enough wood to build a bridge up to that
Oh,
roof
right.
now.
Can't use control to move. I mean, I like that they're trying to make minions more useful. It's just I'm not gonna sugarcoat. This feels horrible. Like this actually does feel very bad to use.
Perfect. Just enough wood to bridge that gap.
And like, you know, it's fine because I think minions were disabled for PvP before this. Like, if PvP is the issue, just disable them on PvP, honestly. Screw the PvP. I don't care about that part. But this feels so much worse. Do we have any treasure cards that we want to use for these guys? Because I remember this being a hard fight. I just don't remember what they do, you know? Okay, we don't have any... Luckily we are myths, so we have an advantage here. We can gamut a shield for a 40 universal trap on somebody. Which could be good with leftover, like, fire shields. Giant's also really nice. We'll bring in Giant, Mythblade, and... well, let's leave it at just Giant and Mythblade. Bring in more shields, another Pixie, because this... I'm not sure, but I remember it being a really hard fight. Okay, let's go.
I'm going to cloud your vision until all you can see is your defeat.
Is this because I turned off the chimneys? Smogger? Clogger? Smogger. Smogger, the clanker. Okay. I was right about his health. More than I thought. It's okay. Let's just focus on taking out the minion first, the mechanical healer. And then we can move on. We drew all 3 pixies at the very beginning. And our reshuffles. We could Giant. Might as well Giant the Humongo Frog if we're going to do it right. It gives base power to it. Let's wait another turn, then we'll Frog. Yeah, we need to turn this into a 1v1 ASAP. And then bring out the minions to really dish out some blows. And it shuffles our Humongo Frog. Okay. So the enchantment is still on the Humongo Frog. I think it's Epic is the one that we used. And what that does is it adds a base 150 damage to our card. So whatever bonuses get applied after that, like damage from our character, damage from blades or traps, that would all get stacked on top of it, as if I just played that, played a Humongo Frog with a bit higher base stats, essentially. Okay, having that fizzle is pretty bad. What else did we pack in? We packed a Myth Blade. Okay, well, Cyclops next turn to get rid of the mechanical healer. Luckily, I don't think Smogger's going to have enough. But if the healer hits us, then we do die. Shit, it's a risk we have to take. Let's Humongo Frog. Okay. Oh, he consumed them both with... Okay, that's huge. Let's go. It's gonna hurt. We still died to a hit. Oh man, he's gonna just hit us with like a shark or something, whatever they use. Okay, well, volcanic shield in case he just doesn't. No, okay, we're dead. We'll retreat. Come back here. I have to get another epic or something. That's so disappointing, dude. We have 2 minutes. Are we able to get there in 2 minutes? But yeah, since we use the treasure card, it does get removed from our deck. Where can I go for this? Okay, can we... Okay, that's a tough one. That was a tough fizzle. Worst possible timing for it. How long do we got? We got 1 more minute to teleport back before the dungeon gets reset. I think it's a longer time because we didn't fully, because we cleared out the dungeon boss. Buy treasure cards, astral. Strong. We have 42 seconds. What was it called again? Epic. Much more time. Giant? Giant. We'll buy 2. Okay, 15 seconds to spare. We'll do giant. Do we want the Myth Blade? Right, no control. Okay. That was a tough one. Obviously, if we just hit that Humongo Frog, I think we're able to wait it out. Drawing all 3 pixies turn 1. Also kind of a death sentence there. That's bad RNG. I really think it just comes down to bad RNG on that one. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm coping. What else could it have been? Obviously, maybe we overpacked the healing, but this guy has 3,200 health. If it gets to the point where we have to use another pixie and we're not able to because we have to reshuffle the others and then find them, That's a tough position. I think if we just don't draw all three of them in the first, like, 10 cards, we're fine. And we have enough where that shouldn't be too much of an issue. Oh, that makes sense. I also do really want to get that Humongo Frog out ASAP. So we'll pack an extra one on the extra one Humongo Frog in. Yeah. Keep going on. That was a tough one. I did like how the troll minion built up the really, like, built us up there. That felt good. Do I want Cyclops minion? Because Cyclops minion isn't really doing all that much. Heck, maybe we take out the Cyclops minions for the Golem minions. Because the Golem minions will at least, like, lay into him with attacks, right? So they might draw aggro. Cyclops minion will be useful later into the fight. Maybe we take 2 of each. Yeah, let's take 2 of each. Oh, the minion doesn't spawn. Okay, we can take out Humongo Frogs then. Okay, strong start, exactly what we want. Bring out a minion instantly. Do you know all the rank 1 spells, or do you just spam out weak myth hits? Well, beats me. We'll set up the field, though. Big damage. Another Golem Bonk. He will crumble under the weight of these Golem Bonks. Bonk. Go get him, Gary. Go get him. Show him... Okay, maybe not Thunder Snake, bro. Show him why they fear the Golem. Okay, that's Fire Cat. That's not bad. I'll blade up. I'll wait until our, I think we drew... yeah, we definitely drew Terry. I'll wait until we have Terry out before I lay in with a big hit. Maybe that gives us some more turns to also kind of build up our 2 Cyclopses, or two Clydes. But we don't need to build up both Clydes right now. We have a Myth Trap of our own and a Cyclops in hand. This guy's building up for a nuke right now, though. Or a Thunder Shark. Lightning Shark? I think Thunder Shark is right. I think it's Thunder Shark. Okay, I mean, he's already set up a Greater Myth Trap, right? Let Cyclops use what we have here. Oh. Make him jump. Okay, Terry's the man. Holy. You go, Terry. You go. I could land with another hit. I mean, he hasn't really damaged us. We'll have one more Claude in our deck while we summon out the Clydes. Alley-oop to the pot belly. I'm snacking on Kraken, brother. We'll discard that one. Alright. He's on our way. We'll bring in Clyde. Oh. Oh, okay, so we can... Okay, it doesn't matter if we have... It doesn't matter if the copy is the Cyclops minion, as long as we have a minion to sacrifice. Then we upgrade it to a Cyclops Legatus. Or Clyde. Okay. Kinda wish he would just go for a hit, though. Might as well shield. It's kind of sad that he's downgrading the bubble. Oh. You're doing great, Milo. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? A pet. Good boy. Good Milo. Was Milo a girl? I'll have to double check baby Milo. It is Plucky Milo. It is a boy. Okay. Clyde, if ever you want to hit, man. That's okay. We have one more in our deck. We can fish for it. Or wait for it to get to our hand. Granted, that will kill it. Guaranteed in a couple turns. I think even... Maybe unless he uses like an 80% shield. But we got Claude. So it don't matter. Claude! Smash! How you? 1917. We're starting to reach the modern age with these numbers. And we got a large stone fountain and nothing else except for the badge. Smogger Smasher. Couldn't have said it better myself. Smasher? I barely know her. Watson.
So, Meowiarty is hidden inside Big Ben and is making metal men to protect him? Interesting.
Indeed.
Bones must know the full story. I've been informed he's waiting at the museum at the base of Big Ben. Good luck, young wizard.
Thank you. Also, a bunch of Cyclops minions. Like a bunch of Cyclops minions. How much more does it take to upgrade it to the next level? Because I imagine it's still a bunch. Okay, still 50. Let's go talk to Sherlock Bones. Also, silly Katzenstein. Let's go. Oh, the professor's here as well. Alright. I'm going to start ending it off here. It is just over, well, almost 2 hours, 15 minutes at this point. Alright. Well. Okay, I'm going to be honest. These first impressions of the minions, it's looking so cooked. It does not look very fun at all to use them. I really hope that that the community feedback is just somewhat negative and they say, you know what, okay, we're going to reset the minions to how they were. Just give them a shorter list of spells that they can use, and then we'll keep the stats being upgraded. And then aside from that, just take away the other stuff. Maybe you could keep like the sap, where it like that you can sap them depending on what rank they are. But like, as it is now, I feel like they totally botched it. Like not unplayable, but heavily botched it. All right. Let's finish it off right here. Thank you guys for watching. Like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you want to stay up to date and be updated when I do make a new more Wizard101 content, or any of my other series. And comment down below. What are your thoughts on this summer update? Are you guys enjoying the changes? If you use minions, have you enjoyed the changes at all, or are they not hitting for you like they aren't for me? I know they also did some stuff with pets, but I'm not there yet, so. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Have a great day, a great night whenever you're viewing this video. And remember, be kind.